Welcome back, Sebastian here. So today I'm going to be doing my preview for the 2023 Miami Grand Prix. So last year in 2022 was the first race at Miami, obviously the Miami Gardens Street Circuit. The podium was Verstappen, Leclerc, and Sainz. The race was also notable for the crazy pre-race show where Martin Brundle basically attempts to interview some celebrities, and we all know how that went. So hopefully looking forward to more of the same this year. Other notable incidents from the race, there was the safety car with the crash between Norris and Gasly, I believe, as well as some of the late safety car chaos, where we had those instant crashes and incidents between Schumacher and Vettel, as well as Stroll and Magnussen, etc. So hopefully we'll have a good race, hopefully an improvement over Baku last weekend. So the tires this weekend are the hard C2, medium C3, and soft C4. So these are the same tires that we used at both Jeddah and Australia. So I'm curious to see how teams such as Ferrari do, because they've really struggled with the hard tire, the C2, in Jeddah. So interesting to see if they get on top of their problems with that tire this weekend. Other things to note is that there's new tarmac this year. So after the drivers really complained last year about very slippery tarmac, the organizers decided to repave the entire track. So we don't really know how that's going to play out, if the track's going to be smooth or if it's going to be bumpy. Of course, if it's a smooth track like Australia, I think that would really favor a team like Mercedes, for example. And it might give them a really good shot of getting another podium this weekend. So let's see. So the track itself, the first sector, there's some really high-speed corners, so you require a pretty good amount of downforce to excel in those corners. Sectors 2 and 3, though, are basically long straight-ish straights, connected by really tight, clumsy corners and chicanes. And unfortunately, the really terrible turn 14-15 chicane, the one right before the long back straight, is still there. I think that chicane probably should go. I can understand if they have it there because they don't have enough runoff in other areas of the track, but still it's not really conducive to good racing. The best overtaking spots, I think, in my opinion, are turn 1, going into the first corner, turn 17, which is kind of that almost hairpin after the long straight, as well as turn 11, where you basically go into that kind of left-right chicane. In terms of predictions, I think I'm going to go with the very boring prediction again. This weekend I'm going to go with Verstappen first, Perez second, I'll go with Alonso third. I think Hamilton could also have a good shot of a podium if the Mercedes works well on this track. My predictions from last race, I think I got the podium right in different order, although I do think that Verstappen would have won the race without that kind of safety car mishap that he had. So that's all for the preview for the Miami Grand Prix. Of course, I'll be covering the action this weekend, including the qualifying and the race. The qualifying video might be a bit delayed, but the race should be right after the race as usual. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.